Welcome to the Capital's The Advocates, Empowering Voices. Today we feature the Cats of TechnoHub, an informal group of volunteers from different companies in TechnoHub, a business complex and IT park in Quezon City. Let's hear insights from two of their volunteers, Anjon Rubia and Andrea Buñales. They don't come from the same company, but they are united by a shared passion for caring for the cats of TechnoHub. I'm Rochelle Rubio, and this is The Advocates. TechnoHub is an information technology complex in Quezon City. Amid its modern buildings, facilities, restaurants, and cafes, reside approximately 200 puspins, roaming freely as if they own the place. Or don't they? They are known as the Cats of TechnoHub. Just a few steps from the parking lot, I was immediately greeted by a friendly cat, probably the cat on duty. He was soon joined by other puspins who didn't seem aloof or afraid of people at all. It was a good sign that they weren't traumatized and were, in fact, used to interacting with humans. The Cats of TechnoHub is also the name of the informal group formed by employees from various companies within the complex. All of them are volunteers who look after the cats. Anjon Rubia and Andrea Buñales are two of these volunteers. But how did they and the others come together?
We are a group of employees dito sa TechnoHub. It started, I think, 2017, but I was not part yet. Although, noong 2017, silent supporter ako ng Cats of TechnoHub. For now, we have like 8 or 9 active admins. And then, yung iba, they are no longer employees of TechnoHub. But still, they provide full support.
Nalaman ko yung Cats of TechnoHub by another volunteer na ka-workmate ko. So, I didn't know that there is a community just like this. Actually, doon ako na-open up eh. From Cats of TechnoHub, from other cats of other places. So, nag-start siya talaga dito. And then, we come together when na-add na ako sa GC, kaso bihira lang kami, although bihira kami mag-meet up, pero when it comes to yung scheduling, dun na kami nagkakilala, available ka ng ganitong araw, and then we could do like palitan ng schedule, dun po kami nag-come together.
Before they had a group chat and an official Facebook page, they were just strangers from different companies and buildings in TechnoHub, brought together by a common goal to feed and care for the cats loitering around the area.
Nag-start siya, hindi naman siya nag-start as grupo na agad eh. Yeah. So kumbaga, yes, definitely, kumbaga they were already feeding the cats. Kumbaga na-formalize lang yung group ng 2017. Kasi obviously, parang nagkakakitaan lang siguro, you're feeding, and then kasi different companies yung mga volunteers, hindi naman sa isang company lang. All around the TechnoHub, maraming companies dito. So, doon nanggagaling yung mga volunteers and admins.
Magkakahiwalay pa nga sila eh. From N, meron pa kasi kaming building N. And then meron isa dito nag-start talaga is building E. Tapos nag-start siya sa Garapon, nag-iiwan dyan sa portal.
Ganun lang.
Sobrang layo niya. Kaya even ay hindi mo masasabi kung, syempre noon wala pang wala pang GC, wala pang...
Hindi pa organized.
Hindi talaga pa organized, pero they come, somehow they meet.
They are also proponents of TNVR, or Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return. TNVR is the internationally accepted, effective, and humane method of controlling feral and free-roaming cat populations. How do the volunteers manage their schedules from feeding the cats to taking them to the vet? Given the vast area they cover, the group has divided themselves into 7 clusters. Volunteers are notified of the schedules each week, and those who are available sign up for the shifts that suit them.
We have a group chat per cluster, so around 7 clusters per building, per area. So let's say building A and B, and then building Delta, and then so parang ganun po, 7 or 8 clusters siya. So per cluster may GC, and then every Sunday maglalabas kami ng schedule, and then you fill in yung available ka. So let's say Monday to Sunday available ako ng Tuesday, Wednesday, nalagay ko yung pangalan ko doon, and then AM or PM, parang gano'n. So para alam namin na meron ng feeder ng Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the rest they can also fill in kung ano yung available sila. So, hindi po siya, kasi as much as possible, parang twice a day lang talaga dapat pinapakain yung cats.
The volunteers feed an estimated 200 stray cats each day. This number fluctuates from time to time as people occasionally dump cats in the area or strays simply find their way to TechnoHub. Some of the cats also get adopted, which helps reduce the cat population.
200 lahat.
Pero there's additional kittens recently, so 200 plus na naman. Pero may mga na-adapt, di ba? Na-adapt din.
Coming in and going out kasi.
Oo. Pag kittens talaga indoors namin na i-adapt kasi po hindi nila alam yung area.
Meron po kasi isang buong pamilya yung dinadump pati mama cat. Sa L, di ba? Lumaki na nga yung mga kuting dun eh. Meron nasa box tapos parang may 3 kitten, isang mama cat. Buong pamilya.
Do they have favorites among the cats of TechnoHub? Many. Some of them have been in the area for years. Mick, Luna, and one remarkable puspin named Blooming, the nurturing cat who loves caring for new stray kittens. But she always ends up being left behind when the kittens are adopted. Fortunately, after several years, Blooming has finally found her forever home.
Madami po. Yeah, to-mention parang lahat eh.
Kasi iba-iba sila ng personality. Yes. Kaya hindi mo masasabi, ay ito kasi ganito siya. You love every single one of them because they are different and not only the colors. Tapos yung pa nila. Aalamin mo bawat isa kasi hindi mo para lang ma-earn mo yung trust nila, no? Sa L, ang well-known na cat doon, si Mick kasi ang laki niyang pusa. Laki ng mukha nun. Tsaka si Luna, yung kaligo cat doon.
Okay.
Oo. Na tagal na niya doon since mas matagal pa siya yata sa sa 2017 siya yung talaga OG na cat doon.
Original.
Si Blooming.
Naanaan po na si Blooming.
Yun. Magkapatid si Blooming at saka si Bibi. Tapos
parang B1 and B2 sila, di ba?
Oo, buti na lang kasi si Blooming kasi lagi na lang may nakakasama siyang kitten, tapos yung kitten yung sasamahan yung kitten na yun hanggang sa unti-unti naman. Tapos yung kitten lagi yung na-adapt siya, naiiwan. So
kawawa.
Oo.
Yung mga OG cats
na na-adapt na siya kasi laging yung kasama niya, nakakasama niya yung na-adapt. So
iiwan siya. Actually yun yung pinaka para sa akin na personal unfair part doon. Pag may kitten, syempre we prioritize na yung kitten yung ma-adapt. However, kawawa naman yung matagal nang nandito na dapat sila yung mas may chance na ma-adapt. Pero dahil nga may kitten, syempre marami mas gusto nila yung kitten. Isa sa mga reason kung bakit ako naging volunteer kasi may favorite akong duo dito para magkapatid sila. So isa sila yung reason kung bakit ako naging volunteer kasi I tend to feed them.
The story of Hyro, the adventurous cat of Building B. Hyro is a curious cat who loves to wander around the sprawling grounds and buildings of TechnoHub. His adventures sometimes end in trouble, like getting locked inside the genset room. Anne felt a maternal instinct that Hyro might be in danger one day, so she decided to look for him even on a Sunday, her rest day.
Building B. Si Hyro yung palagi nakukulong sa genset.
Ay!
Parang naughty boy siya. Naughty toddler, ganun. So there was a time, Thursday night, hinahanap namin siya, wala siya. So, naku, baka nakulong na naman. And then come Friday, wala ako ng Friday dito, wala pa rin siya. Kasi we send pictures dun sa group chat. So pag nag-picture, nag-video, titignan ko, nandito ba siya? Wala siya. So nung Sabado, wala na naman siya. So ang ginawa ko, nagpunta ako dito ng Sunday kasi kinakabahan ako. Alam mo yung mother's instinct. Nandun nga, na-stuck na naman siya sa generator. Natatrap siya dun sa generator. Dun sa yung maingay kanina.
Hyro could have died if Anne hadn't found him that day. 3 days without food and water can be critical for a cat. Thanks to Anne's gut feeling, Hyro was saved.
Yun nga yung reason kung bakit kailangan hinahanap namin siya pag nawawala siya kasi
for some reason palagi siya nandun.
Palagi siya nandun, mga 3 beses na siyang parang kasing nagugustuhan niya matulog doon. So pero ang problema pag ginagabi na siya, hindi niya mahanap siguro yung way out. So na-stuck na siya doon, umiyak siya. Yun nga yung parang 3 days siyang nandun, iyak siya na iyak. Walang nakakapansin. So nung pinunta ko siya nung Sunday, tinawag-tawag ko siya, nakita ko siya na sa ilalim. Tapos saka ako naghanap ng guard, tumulong para ma-rescue siya. Paglabas niya, tubig agad yung hinanap niya. Thursday night, kasi Sunday ko siya pinuntahan eh. Pero mo Sunday. It's my rest day, pero para akong may something ako.
Pag wala sa picture,
kinakabahan talaga ako. Sabi ko, wala na naman tong si Jairo. Saan na naman to nagpunta?
What are the biggest challenges this informal group of animal advocates faces? Apart from financial constraints, they also find it difficult when people abandon cats on the premises.
As a group po, I think the biggest challenge for us is yung dumping ng mga kittens dito sa area. So it's non-stop. Parang we cannot control. Kumbaga, we kept on reminding everyone, posting via Facebook page, Instagram posting. We kept on reminding them that do not dump your kittens here kasi they are not safe. Hindi natin masasabi, hindi natin mag-guarantee yung safety nila. So maraming instances na namatay talaga yung mga kittens dito. So yun yung pinaka-biggest challenge namin. And also, not to mention, syempre yung funds. Kumbaga, we are driven by volunteers, sponsors, donation. So, kumbaga, syempre, pag kami kinalaman sa pera, it's definitely a challenge. How we budget yung funds, kumbaga the way we are very transparent in terms of the donations.
Another challenge is the lack of available volunteers.
Hindi naman siya ganun, pero it's also a challenge yung availability ng volunteers because we have different, although yes, we have GC, but we have different schedule and when it comes to this kind of work, talagang yung switching ng schedule is, di ba, hindi mo masasabi kung anong i-announce, and then ay hindi bigla akong available ng naglagay ka na, so you will be finding na ay sino available ng ganito Saturday, inisip mo sana available ka ng Saturday pero wala ka na. So it's also a challenge yung scheduling ng natin, mga volunteers natin.
Under ideal circumstances, the volunteers would love to foster or adopt some of the cats under their care. However, removing them from their natural environment could have consequences. The vast expanse of the IT park, surrounded by nature, provides a space where the cats can roam freely and thrive.
Paano kung hindi nila nagustuhan yung place? Kasi nga, nasanay sila dito. It happens once si Athena, white cat siya na may blue eyes, kaso bingi. Inadopt siya pero lagi lang siyang nasa sulok. At least dito may lugar sila, mas safe sila, mas na-manage yung kanilang pagkain and all.
Yeah, pero we have other volunteers na nagpa-foster and nag-a-adopt. Kumbaga, on a mind basis yan eh. So, may nag-post ng kailangan ng foster. So, may mga volunteers tayo na nagpa-foster din naman talaga.
Ultimately, the volunteers generally want the cats to find a forever family, especially as the cats grow older. Cats who have grown old in Techno Hub like Lemon and Mama Pot.
Kahit sabi mong napamanage namin sila, their health, kapag itong nakatanda na, naiiba na din eh, parang tao. So, we wish na ma-adopt sila than yung just being fostered lang. Yun yung mahirap.
Just like what I said earlier, in terms of kittens versus the cats. So, mas famous na i-adopt ang kitten. Yun yung parang nagiging unfair part dun sa mga original na cats of Techno Hub. Kumbaga, yung iba dito since 2017, 2018, until now they're waiting for someone to adopt, to adopt them. Marami dito yung tumanda na lang talaga sila dito, pero hindi talaga walang nagkaroon ng chance na ma-adopt because nga palagi nauna yung mga kittens. So we're happy kasi yung mga kittens bilis ang bilis ma-adopt eh. However, yun nga, paano naman yung mga original cats of Techno Hub? We have Lemon. Kilala mo si Lemon ng Delta?
Lemon Delta.
Tumanda na lang si Lemon, parang bagal na siya maglakad eh, pero original cats of Techno Hub yun.
Mama Pot ng Resons.
Yeah, oo, marami dito yung parang sayang yung hindi nabigyan ng chance. Siguro kung walang masyadong nadadump na kittens, baka sila yung napili.
Oo.
Some of the cats of Techno Hub may well be around 8 to 10 years old.
Mga 10 years old na yung iba.
8 to 10.
8 to 10 yung oldest, you'll know. Sa appearance, sa kung paano sila kumilos.
Oo, matanda na yung iba, mabagal na maglakad. Hindi kagaya ng iba na hyper pa, 'di ba? Takbo
naglalaro.
Meron dito tinatawag ko parang ganun.
Sobrang bagal na. O kaya, tinawag mo
So
ako.
parang nabibingi pa nga eh.
Or naririnig ka, walang pakialam.
Si Lemon, palagi ko hinahanap yung si Lemon. Kasi nawa ako sa kanya.
How do they fund the bills for the cat's food and veterinary expenses? They come up with various fundraisers, such as raffle events, merchandise sales, partnerships, and more.
Nakaplano pa lang. So currently, we have the raffle. And I'm hoping everyone will, or at least we will get a lot of supporters dun sa raffle natin. Yun yung common na ginagawa talaga.
Tsaka yung merch. Minsan from time to time we release merch. If only we had it right here. We release merch, tote bags and t-shirt, keychain.
We have partnership with cat food brands. Yung iba kasi nag-reach out din naman sa Cats of Technohub. And may mga nagdo-donate. And yung iba naman partnership, so parang ganun din yung nag-i-interview, and then they will provide, they will give us donations, ganun, mga merchandise din. Pero mostly yan, we have raffle. Ang pinakapalaging ginagawa is the raffle.
Kasi mas malaki talaga na yung
successful kasi karamihan yung raffle pagka for the fundraising.
When asked what keeps them going, despite that their tasks can be mentally, physically, and financially draining,
of course, the cats.
Yes, of course.
Kagaya nung sinabi ni Andy kanina, kumbaga, kahit pagod ka na, bago ka umuwi, nakasilubungin ka nila eh. Kumbaga parang, oh my God, parang yun pa lang, yung meow, yung cuddle, yung pagsusuplada.
O kaya yung biglang nalang hihiga ng ganun. Pero hindi mo siya pwedeng hawakan, hihiga lang siya.
Si Boots, meron ganun sabihin, bigla na siyang hihiga. Higaan ka niya sa sa
harapan mo. Pero wag mo siyang hahawakan.
Oo, bawal siya hawakan. So, hihiga siya, pero bawal.
Oo. Kasi alam
no
na.
Touching.
Pinapakita lang niya.
Yan, the cats, kumbaga, yung presence nila, yung iba-iba naman ng personality yung cats dito. Merong mga alpha, meron din namang mga sweet, yung meow ng meow, yung lapit ng lapit, meron yung parang bodyguard, sunod na sunod sa'yo, yung inikot mo yung buong building siya rin, iikutin niya rin yung buong building. So yun, sila talaga yung, kumbaga, they let us keep on going kung ano yung ginagawa namin.
Apparently, there are also sad stories relating to fostering cats. Anne and Drea spoke about the cat named Baste.
Meron kasi dito, dalawa silang finoster dahil galing sila sa clinic. So ideal kasi pag galing ng clinic, hindi magandang ibalik agad dito. So naghahanap kami ng mga foster. So luckily, we have regular foster parents naman talaga. So yun yung may mga catio sila ganun. So syempre, as foster parents, kumbaga, yun lang talaga yung role nila. Meron tong dalawang cats, parang nasanay na sila dun sa foster, dun sa idea, yung sa setup ng foster. However, nung time na yun, parang may kailangan silang i-release since okay na naman na sila. And at the same time, meron kasing papalit na kittens doon. So, nung binilig sila dito, parang malungkot. Parang gano'n si Baste. Parang naano siya.
Na-attach na siya.
Oo, na-attach siya dun sa dati niyang, dun sa foster, gano'n. Parang, ang nangyari, di siya lumalabas ng building. Doon lang yun sa HSBC. Lumalabas siya pag kumakain, tapos hindi siya sumasabay sa iba. So, para siyang nag-isolate, nag-solo, parang naging nonchalant, gano'n. Nag-iba yung ano niya. Kasi siguro, parang isip niya, okay na ako, ba't parang binalik ako dito, parang gano'n. Yun yung nakakaawa. Although, syempre, very clear naman dun sa purpose ng foster. Maganda nga actually. Yun nga, may mga ganong cats na pag binalik pala dito, minsan parang ano sila.
Tayo, makaya natin, pero pag cats na.
Ganun. Yung kay Baste, yun yung nangyari. So, nung unang balik niya dito, ayaw niya kumain. Pero ngayon kumakain na siya, pero kumbaga, wala yung dati niyang sigla. Parang siguro naisip niya, bakit bumalik ako dito, dapat para meron akong home eh, parang gano'n. Yun nga, unluckily kasi walang nag-ampon, so wala naman tayong choice. Kumbaga may kittens na papalit, and then we're very thankful dun sa mga foster talaga, yung mga regular foster ng Cats of Technohub. Kasi lang ang laking tulong, kasi instead of spending funds dun sa pagbabayad sa confinement, kumbaga nakakatipid pag may foster na eh. Yun. That's the downside nga lang. Pag nagustuhan ng pusa dun sa foster, and then kailangang alisin sila, parang emotionally, no? Ganun
Well, there's
supposed to
nothing not to love kasi it's a home, even though it's temporary.
Ang ganda ng buhay niya doon, Katyo. Tapos parang natuwa na siya Tapos biglang nung binalik siya dito.
How can the public help the cats of TechnoHub?
There are a lot of ways for you to help our group, Cats of TechnoHub. First is you can adopt. Siyempre, we have plenty of lovable cats here. Kittens, cats, the original Cats of TechnoHub, yung mga bagong salta na napamahal na sila dito. And also, if you cannot adopt, definitely you can also foster. At least temporary shelter. Yung mga foster naman natin is, ang kailangan lang nila is they need medical attention. Yun. So that's for the fostering. Or if you cannot foster, you can also sponsor. Sa mga nakakaluwag.
Every step of the way, sponsorship talaga. Or donations.
Donation, yes.
Any kind that will help.
Monetary or in kind, we accept.
Especially food.
Yes.
Yun talaga, food.
Now, aside from sponsoring, you can also volunteer like us. So if you're an employee, you're welcome to join us. So hindi naman pag nag-volunteer ka, buong area i-feed mo. So we have clusters. So depende kung saang office ka na malapit or saang building ka na malapit.
Feeding area, feeding station for you to volunteer.
And then we have I can say na organized naman yung natin, volunteering process natin and the feeding. Now, sponsoring, donation, feeding, you can also lastly educate, help us. Let other people know that Cats of TechnoHub
is here.
We are not a rescue group. Unfortunately, we are not a cat sanctuary. We are a group of volunteers from different companies here in TechnoHub.
Yes.
We are only driven by funds from donation. So please do not dump your kittens here. So we love cats, but we have to maintain, we have to sustain. For us to be able to sustain yung funding namin for the cats,
all the resources that we have to manage it as well. So if you will able to take care of the cat that you have found out, please, you can do it, because it will not help us, but it will help you as well in the long run. You'll discover it because it's cats.
Lastly, they call on people to show more compassion toward the cats. They also discourage people from petting them and giving them table food. Most of all, they warmly welcome new volunteers to join and support the Cats of TechnoHub.
If you cannot do all of these things to us, at least be kind to all of the cats or any animals that you have. If you find it like irritating, please do not harm.
This cat, yung mga favorites sila kahit na hindi sila volunteer. So we are thankful na kumbaga they do not harm the cats. Importante, they don't harm the cats. And also, if they love the cats, definitely din yun kumbaga nakakataba rin ng puso na even if they don't volunteer, as kumbaga nag-show lang sila ng love, okay na yan We have restaurants in the area, and isa sa mga challenge is may possibility na ma-scratch or na ma-bite. So,
Patience.
Yeah, please be patient with the cats. Also, pagka nire-recommend namin, if you're not really familiar with cats, do not pet. Kasi may tendency doon ka talaga ma-scratch if you're not really familiar with how they act. The cats are unpredictable. Please do not pet. Do not feed human food.
Yes.
We are trying to avoid them being poisoned, being yung kumbaga masanay sa human food.
Yung bladder issue. When it comes to sodiums.
Yeah, UTI, bladder, chronic kidney disease. So we are trying to avoid kasi kung napapansin niyo naman, mga healthy talaga yung mga cats. Karamihan healthy. Because we manage to provide them yung totoong cat food. Kumbaga, we don't feed human food. So yung spaghetti nyo, yung tinapay nyo, as much as we are actually thankful that you want to feed them. If you want to feed them, be a volunteer.
Or
we can work together.
Or feed them with the right food, which is cat food. I think one last thing is, since we have our page, you can always check it, give it a like, and you kahit subscription lang makikita nyo. And it's a big support din na you will be subscribing to that page, Cats of Techno Hub.
Yeah, Cats of Techno Hub for Facebook, TikTok, Instagram.
Time, treasure, and talent. That's what the people behind Cats of Techno Hub share for the benefit of the feral cats in Techno Hub. Many of these volunteers are faceless. They help without fanfare. But the impact of their work for the Cats of Techno Hub is immense. Salute to these animal lovers who tirelessly care for the strays without expecting anything in return. Just pure joy in seeing their cats safe and healthy. This is Rochelle Rubio. Until next time, let's continue to empower voices here on The Advocates on 104.3 The Capital.
This is where the voices of the voiceless are heard. The Advocates, Empowering Voices. Hosted by Rochelle Rubio on 104.3 The Capital.